how was that like when you first seen that go viral? Like, how was the, how did, when you seen it, did you think when it first happened that it was going to do what it done?
Yes.
You did?
Not to that magnitude, of course not, but I knew it was going to pop.
Trying to be something that you not, and choices we got in life, those were your choices.
So what people don't know is that
yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
It's going down, man. We got one of my partners, man. It's the nigga Mike D. I think a nigga shot me.
Whoa, Mike D.
Mike D is in the building, man.
What's happening?
Man, you all the way down here. You know, I'm really mad, dog. I'm watching you from Tila and all these people popping up on your show. I'm a real hater when it come down to the rappers. Like, I'm like, damn, who we gonna get next? I'm seeing everybody come over there, including Carlos Miller and Chico Bean together. I done had both of them niggas over here. They ain't never came on my show together.
Not together?
Yeah, this shit wow. So I said to myself, man, that nigga must be over that line better than me. I got to step my game up. So how you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing good, man. God is good,
man. Thank you for coming on the show, man. Like I say, man, it's a blessing to see what you're doing down in Houston, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? When I seen you, when you first popped out, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, I don't know if he's going to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? That'd be my main concern when I see people pop out. Because it's a lot of people try and then they just back off of it. But you've been consistent. I know I seen you on a couple of channels. Just explain to me how that's working, because I'm looking at two different channels a lot of times.
Yeah, you're looking at what we started was the Dirty Third. And what we've done is just branched it off. CD got it. That was my, one of my other co-owners with 5. So what we did, we was all together. But what was happening is they was just coming looking for me. So when Gotti do his thing, his numbers low, my numbers high. So I'm like, bruh, we got to figure something out. You know what I mean? Because he got to win. You know what I mean? That's my brother. So I said, well, I'm going to do one. You do a Gotti Files, and we'll use Dirty Third together. That way, when we come on there, we together. So to see me, they got to see you because they got to see me. Wow. You feel what I'm saying? So, but time and January 1st and Tulo and Who Shot Who jumped off, and I just been catching leg that way. You know what I mean?
I want to talk about that for a second, because when I seen, and I called you. Me and OG called you on the phone. OG say, who is that nigga down there shooting them pistols through his jeans?
Shooting through it. Went viral.
Viral.
Lead smoke everywhere.
Ultra viral. What was it? It was a firecracker. I said, wait a minute. Next thing you know, Jimmy Kimmel. Ain't that who it was?
Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel.
He picked it up, and it was like, what is these dudes doing? You know what I'm saying? Then I heard negative too. Yeah. Shout out to I ain't gonna say his name, but I had told you to let loose on him, but I let him make it. But at the end of the day, because we Texas, I gotta watch how I do that.
Right.
I started sick OG on him because it could have been over.
Yeah.
But I didn't let him get him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't let him get him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if it wasn't for that certain friend.
I know. We talking in code now.
Y'all talking in code. Well,
OG know what I mean. Yeah. That's my Akeem, my Muslim brother. He asked me to leave it alone.
Okay, for sure.
So.
Yeah, he lucked out. He was this close.
Yeah, I was on him. He said, get him, I got him. see, he the Godfather. He don't want to tell y'all the truth.
No, man.
He just calling me and schooling me to all this shit. Hey, Mike, do this here. Now get him. Got him. I'm like, all right, now twist that way, turn that way. All I do is just drive.
We could have let loose on him, but we had our, what they call the missiles cocked. We had them.
We had him locked and loaded.
Didn't JFK ride out in some water, and we had them pointed towards somewhere?
Had them pointed toward Cuba.
See what I'm saying? We had them ready.
We ready to let loose on this.
So how was that like when you first seen that go viral? Like how was when you seen it, did you think when it first happened that it was gonna do what it done?
Yes.
You did?
Not to that magnitude, of course not. But I knew it was gonna pop.
Trying to be something that you not, and choices we got in life, those were your choices.
So what people don't know is that when he wasn't harmed and everything was clear, I sat back and I said, man, what do we do with this? It's January 1st coming up. What better way to start it off than with a bang?
Bang.
With a bang.
New channel, new content. 1st of January, started with a bang, and that was the bang. God gave us the bang. I prayed. I was like, man, if this is what you want me to do, show me something.
Okay.
And I woke up the next morning, he showed me something.
Okay.
Let me ask you something. When it happened, you was like, okay, what, did somebody shoot?
Somebody got shot.
No, wait a minute.
Can we please talk about that?
No, we're talking about that.
Yeah, can I please?
Because you said, wait a minute.
I was lost like let me show you something, man. Everybody think I'm gangster. They just been on gangster. I'm from Trey. I'm from Third Ward. I'm that.
Come on,
you know,
Scott and Color.
all that.
Come
you
on
feel
in.
me?
Yes, sir.
Like, I ain't gonna never deny my roots, man. But ain't nobody big enough to see a gun get shot and be like,
Hear the noise.
what happened?
You
That was fire.
No, you
I blame everything on fire.
Boy, when you did that, I said that nigga gangster. See that he
flinched on the 5 had me looking gangster, man. I took off running out the back door. he AI'd that thing and put it together. He AI'd
man.
To be honest, bro, I didn't even know what happened. I was like, I'm talking to him. It sounded like with them headphones on.
Yeah.
You know? So it sounded like.
Yeah, because they got noise cancellation.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it didn't sound like a gun. Then when he said, "Oh Lord, who shot? He's too low. You shot? Who shot who?
That went.
That's exactly what who?
Okay.
Who shot who? Shot."
And then you
when I
bent
turned
over
to
and
this
say,
nigga,
"Is everything okay?"
when I turned around, the look on his face.
Well, what did he do? Did he go in his pocket?
This
Was he trying to put?
crazy brother of mine, let's say that, he looking for a lighter that's on the table.
Wow.
In his pocket.
He made
where
it
his
go
firecracker
viral. Yeah.
at.
Okay.
So he digging in the pocket where his firecracker at and looking for a lighter that's on the table and hit that hair trigger. Yow!
Dang. Wow.
I almost hit my little Frenchie too, man.
Oh damn, man! We
almost
glad
had a
that didn't
problem.
happen. We almost had a problem.
Almost had a real problem.
Damn near
Only damn
problem.
about him shooting himself. Don't shoot my dog. You shoot my dog, I gotta shoot your cat.
Okay, so when that happens, everything's okay. Everything mellows out, and basically, now is this pre-recorded?
Yes.
So you like, okay, you have time to think.
Yes.
How are we gonna deal with this?
How we gonna handle it, man? So we set a few testers out there. No, everybody just did what everybody did. Just roll past it. Just roll past it. I scooted it up, and content creators know what I mean. I went right to the point of where it happened.
Okay.
Choices. Pow. We woke up. It was that god dog. It me 1 billion views.
Wow.
Man, y'all
Just
see
like
that?
that. We went to sleep. We woke up one. It was 20 million. Everybody called me. He called me. Everybody called. You called. Hey, you everywhere. It's going down. Hey, what? I'm what? You know, I don't wake up till 1 o'clock. I'm what?
Hey, you're my kind of man.
Man, I look. I say, God, dog. I turn that thing around. I say, hold up. Then everybody calling. So we interviewed Ali that night. Or was it Ali? Who was it? Was it Ali that night when we found out about Jimmy Kimmel? So I'm in there, little Flip in the kitchen freestyling.
Shout out Lil Flip.
Ali is over there because when we do the podcast, it's like Screwhouse, man. Everybody coming, kicking in. You don't tell who in the building. We really have a good time. So when that happened, we looking. Tulo had drove off. He was still there. He drove off messing with Ali, and he texted me back and said, "You ain't finna believe this. Jimmy Kimmel done picked it up."
Oh,
I'm rapping literally with Flip. He got it recorded. I say, but hold up, Jimmy Kimmel on the show. Well, we on the Jimmy Kimmel show. That boy said, hold on, man. I said, Jimmy Kimmel. He like, no, it's Jimmy Kimmel. I'm like, I don't give a damn what he is. That motherfucker got us on the show.
This came in on the last day of the year. A rapper, I've never heard of this guy. His name is Tulo. He was on a podcast called One on One with Mike D.
That's right.
Man, we seen that and it just blew up from there. Boom.
I
Hit
seen
out
it
like a rocket. Hit out
everywhere.
in India,
Right.
I seen it
overseas,
everywhere.
Africa.
Mike, what do you do after that? After you get $1 billion, man? What's the
Keep working.
encore?
You keep working like what we doing now. You just
Okay.
you put your head down, you put them blinders on like he told me, you act like it don't happen.
Exactly.
You act like it never happened, you keep going.
You know, I'm letting the niggas have a little success on this shit.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You giving them yeah, but let's be
That's
real.
real big,
At
yeah.
the end of the year,
He
it
gonna
won't
catch
be.
that
No,
shit.
it ain't. I already caught it.
Yeah, let's go.
let's just be real.
Yeah,
if we
with
was
this app,
doing,
you definitely
no,
caught
no,
me.
damn that app, damn that app, nigga, I interview nigga, damn the app.
Yeah.
You must have forgot Young LA went viral all over on TikTok.
You did that. You
know
did
what I'm
that.
saying? So you can't really just leave a nigga.
Yeah, you
know
did
what I'm
that with Young LA. He owe you a check. He owe y'all a check, man.
This shit blew. I ain't never seen no other podcast do that, but then your shit blew. But I'm saying in 2025, at the end of the year, when I put this list together, when this list come out of who had the best moments in podcast world, because it's coming, those I'm gonna have categories, and I guarantee you these are some of the things that's gonna start popping up. So you'll see.
For sure.
But I'm giving y'all a little glimpse of what we got going.
Dope for the future, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah. But I definitely know that it was a powerful movement over there. I'm not gonna make the decision on what was most. I'm gonna get some outside sources.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah, to figure out who it is.
It's a calling card around the world but even though like it'll go viral all over again. So we'll look at our phone and you'll see like another million move.
That's right. That's right.
And it'll just move at certain times and you'll be like 3-4 days. It's like, damn, it's hot all over again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not a person on God's earth that didn't watch that.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.